You know, this whole Lessons in Leadership initiative, we get to ask leaders of all stripes their number one leadership lesson. I'm about to ask Dr. Mary Meehan, who is interim president at Seton University. What's the number one leadership lesson you have learned in your few years in academia?
Well, yeah, it's a great question because they actually I think the most formative lesson I actually learned early in my career when I was in the mental health field. But if I think about just being in academia, I think more than anywhere else, we are really communities and cities. When you're the president of a university, you're really the mayor of a city, and you learn very quickly it's not a top-down organization, and you have to really lead by really often just by influencing people. It's not one where you just say, this is what we're going to do. You have to try to set a vision that everyone else buys into and then help them work through that and get to that goal. I think often, not that that's not the case in other fields, but in higher education we have shared governance. Everyone has a role. It's a very egalitarian model, and I think as I moved into it after 20 years in the healthcare world, which also is very community-based, team-based, but not to the level university is, I learned more than ever you have to be a team player and you're leading the team, but you really have to be always conscious, especially in a university where many of the people are not many, everyone's very bright, very strong opinions, and you have one voice, and you have to be able to figure out how you're using that voice to represent all these other voices in the most compelling way you can. It's not always easy.
Well said. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.